Let's walk through this high-yield MCAT biochem problem. So this question is asking about a CTSD inhibitor that was designed to bind an allosteric site. What kinetic result would be most likely observed if the inhibitor were effective? So although this is a passage-based question, we can actually just rely on our outside knowledge of enzyme inhibitors to answer it. And all we need to know is that the CTSD inhibitor is designed to bind an allosteric site, which is a site on the enzyme that's not the active site. So now we're going to look at the kinetics that this question is asking about, and there's two main kinetic parameters that we should be aware of for MCAT purposes. The first one is Km, which is the inverse of the enzyme's binding efficiency, and the second one is Vmax, which correlates to the enzyme's catalytic efficiency. A way that I like to remember how allosteric inhibitors affect kinetics is that because it's binding to a site that is not the active site of an enzyme, it doesn't directly affect binding, which is what corresponds to Km, and so because of that, it is only going to change Vmax. Because it's an inhibitor, it can only decrease an enzyme's catalytic efficiency, which will correlate to a decrease in Vmax with no change in Km, and so that would make A our correct answer. And if you're like me and you like to see things visually, you can always look at our active recall flashcards, the diagrams related to enzyme kinetics, comparing the different types of inhibition.